Alright guys, hope you're all doing well today. Welcome back to another episode of the Sea of Stars All Achievements playthrough. This is episode 34 now, I believe. In the last one, we obviously did the Sarai monolith with the Queen, and we also beat the arena for Busty's monolith as well. I have exited to the world map now, and we're going to head towards Lake Dokaria, or Dokari Village, whatever it's called, to go and speak to this little girl and work out what she wants us to do for her her little monolith thing. I'm sure there'll be an achievement tied to that one as well, since there has been with all the other ones, so we shall see what she wants. Need to go underwater, I believe, right? Yeah, I think down here. Okay, let's go find this girl. I don't know where she is though. Is it here? Oh, I'm assuming so. Myrna. Hello there, adventurers. Congratulations on finding Myrna's market of marbles. Marvels, even. Turning your rainbow conches right here for unique rewards. Oh, are you running a shop? That's Market of Marvels. Grandpa left me a whole bunch of items and relics up for grabs to whoever helps me grow my rainbow conch collection. Sounds fun. Where can we find them? Around. The rainbow conches are all the rage as of late, so the easy ones are mostly gone. Just need to keep your eyes peeled for secret areas. Some people might be swayed into giving theirs up too. You seem to know a lot for your age. Business is a game of mutual benefit and leverage. I did my homework. I know you won't be able to resist schematics to build a tavern and a fishing house in that town you founded. What's that? You'd prefer epic loot like relics? You've come to the right place, Solstice Warriors. See, mutual benefit. You work for me and my rainbow conch collection will be unbeatable. Haha, you sure have the drive. Question is, do you have the rainbow conches? Okay. I'll see the rewards list first. Very vague rewards list, but we'll go with it. Turn the conches. 30 conches. Congratulations, I have something for you. Inn plans. Cornucopia. Shop plans. Fishing hut plans. Falcon-eyed parrot. So we need... So there's 60, right? And we're on 30. Okay. Let's just quickly see what we got for relic-wise. Okay. Adds a treasure hunt in Parrot to the Vespertine. Can be prompted while consulting the map for hints of things left to find. Okay. We've got the cornucopia as well. What's that? Party max HP plus 20. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm going to put it instead of that. 20 HP to everyone is pretty solid, I have to say. Okay, so I think what I might do is I might sort of pause the video and just cut back to the chests and show you me collecting them, or the locations that ones I've already collected as well when I pass them. Just because I don't want to spend 4 hours rooting around on like recording. Just wasting time doing that, so I will be right back once I've actually found another chest. We're back. So there is one inside the mountain trail, which is where we are now. It is just over here. We weren't able to get this one before because we didn't have the grapple thing. So we need to come over here, grab this, and then it's just here as well. One rainbow conch. Perfect. Gonna head out of here now. So this parrot thing that we got from the conch girl, Mira, right? Myrna, actually tells us where they are. There's another one in the Manta Trail, is there? Okay. But yeah, so I'll be back when I found the next one. We're back again inside the Forbidden Cave this time, just above Moon Cradle. We want to head up here. Just found something that's quite hidden away, to be honest with you, and it's just behind this little block. I had to push it to the left with the wind bracelet thing. So there we go. That's the next Rainbow Conch obtained. Only another 28 to go now, so I'll be back again. We're back again. This time we are in the Eldermist Trials on the mountain trail right at the top. We want to go into this leftmost portal, and then once you spawn in, there's a little block you can push to the left here, and then it reveals the chest. And that is another Rainbow Conch obtained. We're back again. I'll show you how to get this one in a second, but we do get it from this guy right here. Inside a little barn in Moon Cradle. So basically what you want to do is you want to use these big crates here to destroy some like roots that are like overgrowing. So if you just sort of like push these around and use them to, you know, destroy all the roots. Once you've done that, if you come down here, you can come to the little barn thing, speak to this guy, and then obviously he gives you the Rainbow Conch from there as well. I think we did get another one in Moon Cradle, right? For like maybe pushing some leaves into a pile or something for a guy. So I think there is 2 in total in Moon Cradle. But yeah, so that is another one obtained. Did a bit of like a side quest within a side quest here, and I came into the Stonemason's outpost, and I've just beat the Wheels player here, and he just gave us a diamond wheel. I'm not really sure how many more of these I need to beat, but yeah, that's what I've just done now. I feel like there might be one in here that I've missed. I am just sort of trying to look for it, but I'm not really sure where it is, so I will be back. And we're back with another one. I won't lie, this one took me about 15 minutes to find. It was a bit of a nightmare, to be honest with you, but we got there in the end. So basically, what you want to do is you want to come up these steps up here, come up these steps, and then just drop down off this ledge into this little building here. Follow this round, down the ladders, like this, and then you want to climb up here, and then just use your wind onto that. And that basically sets the baths running out here. And then this guy starts taking a bath, you speak to him, and then he gives you the Rainbow Conch. Don't really know what he just did then, but and we can also take him to Mirth as well, apparently. I didn't know that, but yeah, sure, that works. So yeah, I will be back with the next one. I've also located the next one now, which is inside the little tavern bit. I actually forgot about this one. We did see it when we came into this little artist gallery. But the guy, we can now move these little crystals and grab the next Rainbow Conch there as well, which puts us on a grand total now of like 36 now, which isn't too bad. We are slowly making progress. And we're back. My OBS kind of like broke as well in the middle of recording this, but it's fine anyway. So I won't lie, I kind of had to look this one up a little bit, to be fair, because I could not find it for the life in me. So you have to go to the save point in Brisk, jump off the little pier, and go back on yourself under, and you find this little hidden merchant. They sell a couple of things. We're going to try and buy all 3 if we can. Don't know if I have enough cash. Actually, I think we do, actually, so it's fine. I'm going to buy all 3 of those. I'd like to get the Eye of Yamara, but we can't do that one just yet. Sell these as well, to be fair, because they are quite a bit worse than what we are currently using. So it's free monies at this point. Right. Just check this. Yeah, nothing really of anything. It's going to sort of jump out at me. I'm going to sell quite a few. I might try and buy the Eye of Yamara, to be fair, so Let's sell 40 of them. Let's sell like 30 red berries. Anything else? We've got like loads of grains. Loads of grains. Let's sell 25. Should get us up to 800. Which means we can buy the Eye of Ymara. There we go. Stick it onto thing. Keep the abacus. There we go. Perfect. And the rainbow conch is also there as well. So again, I'll be back when I'm at the next one. So we have found the next one. So for this one, we need to be collecting 40 fish. I have 44. It was a bit more than what I needed, but you need to collect 40 fish, not seafood. Has to be fish. And I found the best way of getting this is to come to... What's it called? It's the one above Brisk, the Lavish Lake. It's literally just above Brisk. So you come into here. And then you want to be catching the grass haddocks. The other two only give you the seafood. The grass haddocks consistently give you 3 fish to add to the like tally on the food. So that is what you do want. So try to get those instead of the other 2, and then you want to come obviously back down to Brisk, and then the guy that we need to give them to is down here. He's on like a boat to the south of the in the water. So if we just try and jump across here, right, we need to swim all the way down here, all the way to the south. Should be down here somewhere. Here he is, just this guy in the yellow coat. There we go. Yep. So once we have 40 fillets, we'll be able to leave. So you want to give him all 40. There we go, and then it gives us a rainbow conch. So that is the next one ticked off. But yes, just to make sure that you are collecting the grass haddocks and not the other 2, because obviously they won't give you the correct fish that you need. So I'll be back when I found the next one. And we have found another one. I'll show you where this one is, but basically it's on the right hand side of Brisk on the beach, and you just need to speak to these 2 children here, and then they give you it. So I'll quickly just run backwards and show you where the location is. Can I climb up here? There we go, perfect. So the save point is over here to the left hand side. So this is the save point here. So I'll run to the right and just show you quickly where it is from the save point. So you want to head upwards here, and then just take a right once you can. You can literally just jump off of this little wooden decking, and then just down here, and these are the children. Speak to these, and then they give you the rainbow conch. And we're back. So I have looked this one up because I wanted to make sure that I've done them all in Brisk. And we are missing one more, which is this guy here. So if you speak to this guy with the ice cream, he mentions about a painter. And he also looks like he's from the Stonemasons Outpost as well. So I'm going to assume that he is speaking about the artist guy in the Stonemasons Outpost. So let's run back up there and speak to that painter and see if it is correct, really. This is the outpost, right? I think. This is the outpost? Yeah, this is the outpost. Cool. So we're going to need to come in here. Go speak to this artist, which, if I can remember which place it is in, which house is it in. Is it this one? Yes, this is one. Come through the back and speak to the painter. So he's going to leave now. Cool. Okay. So now we need to head back to the guy with the ice cream, I'm assuming, and then that should be another rainbow conch obtained. And I think that's the last one in Brisk, which is good progress. Good progress. I'll also do a quick check on how many we have once we have obtained this one. So let's just quickly land here. Come inside. Oop, no. There we go. Go inside Brisk. There we go. And then head back down towards the guy with the ice cream again. And then we can grab the old rainbow conch. Down here somewhere. Here we go. Oh, is it this guy? There we go. There's a rainbow conch. And I'll do a quick check on how many we have now. We are currently sat on 40 now, which is pretty good. Pretty good. There's 20 left. So I'll be back with the next one. This one took me a little while to find. We also missed it the first time we were here. But this is on the Wraith Island docks. And then you want to head to the right. I've already cleared out the enemies here, so that's not really an issue. But we must have missed it underneath this little tree, so we want to jump down here. We've been in this little cave, but just there right here is a little chest. And that is the rainbow conch. So yeah, it's just there in the Wraith Island docks. So not too hard to get to, fortunately, but yeah, that's where that one is. Okay, so the next one, we want to go into the town of Lucent. It's worth noting that for this one, you are going to need a berry jam. So you might want to get rid of an item and also cook one up as well. Once you have that, come into this left side room. There was a chest here when we first came in. We tried collecting it, and we got this message. So basically, we need to go find the painting's brother, which I believe is just up here somewhere. Just here, I think. There we go. Yeah, and then he wants some berry jam. Okay, so yeah, so now we need to go speak back to the other painting. Give us some berry jam, and then I think we should be, that should be it, right? There we go, and then open the chest for a rainbow conch. Perfect. And then there is also one more here as well, which we can quickly grab too. So just up here, you can jump down. Over here, and then grab the rainbow conch there too. Not too bad, not too bad. Have we also been up there? This obviously isn't like a collectible, but I don't think we went up there with the grapple. So maybe we go check what's up there as well whilst we're here. Like that, jump across here. Grab those potatoes. Oh, it's a chest. Nice. Okay, cool. Wouldn't obsidian at all. The most important thing there, though, is getting the chest, because we do have an achievement of getting all the chests, I believe, as well. So that is pretty good work. Oh, and another one. Perfect. Even better. Turbo cookie. What the hell is that? I have no idea what that is. Is it a key item? Yes. A strange cookie for ghost. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is, but I mean, we'll take it. Okay. Well, I'll pause the video here, and I'll be back when we found the next chest. So the next one we found is inside the flooded graveyard, which is obviously what you want to go through the ferryman's vigil, just to the right of the town of Lucent. Give him the green flame, I believe it was, and then obviously yeah, end up in the flooded graveyard. Come to the left up here. I don't really know how we missed this one. We've been to this place, the other way, been to this place numerous times, and we seem to have missed it every single time, which is a bit strange, but it is what it is. So you want to just come over here, up here, and then it's just here as well. Yeah, it's a bit in the open. Don't really know how I missed that, but we got there in the end. And yeah, that covers the next one. I think we're on 43 now, I think. So we're making some good progress. So I'll be back shortly. So the next one is inside the Cursed Woods. So we need to head inside here. And then it's more or less a straight road. I'm not really sure how we missed this one either, to be fair. It seems like a bit of an odd one to miss, but what can you do? You just sort of go with it, don't you? Right, so you head straight up here. Keep following it straight. May as well pick up the mushrooms and stuff as we go. No real harm in that. And then jump across here. And then just to the left down here. And then it's just there as well. So let's just dip in between those two. Grab the old rainbow conch. And that is perfect. So that's, I think, the only one in the Cursed Wood. So we'll skip to the next one. And we're back. This time we are back in Mirth now. And the next one is in the tavern, I believe. I'm not sure if we have this one or not. To be honest, let's just go double check this. I also want to try and build the... We haven't got it, it's just here. Just behind the little wooden bit there, and then that's another rainbow conch obtained. I also want to try and find the guy that builds the stuff for us. I want to see what we can build. Is this guy? No. Who's the guy that builds things? I want to see if we can build some more stuff. What was that guy? I'm not sure where he is, to be honest. We can also grab all the food in here as well, because why not? Just do all this. There we go. Right, who builds the stuff? Ah, it's this guy, innit? Yeah. Yeah, we have. In plans, yep. Ah, so we just build them outright. We don't need any sort of, like, materials or anything. That's cool. Seems like we need maybe people to run the places, though, potentially. We might have to maybe try and find who we can find for that one as well. Okay, that's alright. We can build 2 more places though, the shop and the fishing fishing hut even. And we can sort of go from there. Obviously there will be a few more as well, once we hand in the extra rainbow conches that we do get, so there is that to consider also. We're going to get the fishing hut. Very nice. Okay, it seems like we need somebody else to go and run the fishing hut too. We shall see. Ooh, is it? Okay, let's see what you sell, shall we? Significantly worse, to be fair. Oh, actually, we don't have that yet. Let's buy that. Seems like we're a bit low on cash actually, so let's maybe not buy that just yet. Ooh, there's a recipe there and a music sheet. Okay, so we do need the recipe. I know that, so let's come back to that one at some point in the near future as well. Fisherman wanted, yes, we need to get a fisherman as well. Okay, so I'll be back shortly when I've actually got the next one as well. I have kind of messed this one up, just from trial and error of trying to find how to do it. But basically, we are in the jungle path on the Watcher Island. Yep. So basically, what you want to do is you want to go back a sec. Pull the lever there. It opens up this bridge, and then with this little mirror thing, you want it pointing to the top right. Once that's pointing to the top right, you want to come here. There'll be 2 here as well. Can I move the... No, I can't move them. Okay. So, there'll be 2 here as well. You want this one to be basically pointing towards this mirror, and this mirror pointing upwards, then it hits this head and opens up the little cavern thing. So the one down there's top right, and that leads up to this one. this one pointing towards this mirror, and then this mirror pointing upwards, and then it opens up this, and then you want to go inside. There's always some enemies. So I want to come up here. Oh, there's also a chest here as well. Okay. One lucent crystal. What does that do? Generates one more boost charge when initiating combat. Ooh, okay. That's pretty good. We'll maybe use that, we'll see. We'll just win this fight. Just use the old boost. Perfect. So, is that how we do it? Would you focus there? Yeah, like that. Okay, cool. Then up here, and then we want to come outside of it, and then there's the rainbow conch. So that's perfect. And then I will cut to the next one. And we are back with the next one. This one is inside the Sacred Grove, which is just to the left of the of Lake Decaria, on the Watch Island. So once you get inside here, you want to come up to the right over here. I've been through and killed the enemies, so it shouldn't be too bad getting through here now with little effort. I'm going to pull this little thing out here as well, and then keep progressing over these little jumps. Pull this one out too with a grapple, and then you want to use the sun to fill this one up, and then once you've done that, you can bring it over to the second one, and then you can just jump across here, and then pull this one out again, and then jump up it, and then it's just underneath the waterfall. I'm not sure how we missed this one when we came through here the first time, but we did. And there is the rainbow conch. Not too bad to find, not too bad at all. So I will be back with the next one. So I have found the next one now. It is in an area that we somehow completely missed, which is in the Bamboo Creek on Mesa Island. So we're just heading inside here. There's also a little chest as well, which is nice, because with the Risen Achiever we're getting all the chests, so that's nice. I highly doubt that's going to be as good as my current weapon. Yeah, nowhere near. And then there is the obvious rainbow conch there as well, so that's perfect. Nice little addition. The gruesome statue stands a testament of struggles from a time long past. Yeah, no idea what that means. But yeah, there we go. So, like I say, it's just in that Bamboo Creek, which somehow we did miss, but we got there in the end. So I will be back with the next one. So I have found the next one. It is at Yamara's house, inside the Songshroom Marsh, in Mesa Island again. It's that chest just behind that tree, and to get to it we have to go behind the house. I don't think I would have realised that beforehand when we first came here, so that's why we missed it. But yeah, that's how we get the rainbow conch there. I will show myself backtracking through the area, just so we can, you know, give a general idea of how to get to it. Although it is quite self-explanatory with it being part of the story, but I'll do it anyway. And we can also check for any more chests if there are any lying around. Let's go have a look. May as well be on the safe side, so we'd have to come back if we don't need to. Okay, let's just go to the top of the little lake thing. Okay, doesn't seem like there's any more chests, so let's exit the area. As I say, this is obviously the opposite of where you will be going if you do need the chest, because, you know, it's backtracking, but the point still remains. I will give an update after this as well on how many we do actually have for the rainbow conches, and then I think there's only about 10 left, 11 or 10, somewhere around that mark, so there's not too many more now. So it's not too bad. We are slowly making progress with it. I guess quite fast for you guys, but slowly for me. Get just over here, climb up this little mushroom, and then here is like the exit slash entrance over here somewhere. Not far away now. Okay, so I think it's just past here now, and then we should be good to go. Yep, the entrance is just up here. This one over here, up to the left, and then just down here should be the exit to the area. There we go. So that's like the general idea of how to get there, and as I say, it's in the Song Shroom Marsh, in the Mesa Island area. So I will cut to the next one. So I found the next two, I believe. I think there's two we've missed inside the Cloud Kingdom, which is obviously in the Skylands, which you get to through the Hiker's Rest, and these, I think it's called the Skyland Bridge Shrine or something like that. So you want to come into the Cloud Kingdom. One of them we actually did see, but we just like forgot to get it. I think it was in the little meeting area, I guess. I'm not really sure what to call it. The with all the council people, just here near all the council people. So it's just behind this little pillar. You can pick that up, and then that is the next rainbow conch. And then the next one after that is, if we head back out of here, we need to come over to the left. Get this guy to lift his feet up for us. Wait, what's that? Oh, that's just speaking to him. Okay, cool. That's alright. I think it's more to the left. I think it's up here. In here, I think. And then speak to this guy. Rest at the inn. And then here we go. It's just there. We can pick that up. That rainbow conch. And that is the second one. And I think the final one inside the Cloud Kingdom. We can rest now and then get out of this place. Perfect. So that's two more obtained, and I will be back with the next one. Alright guys, we're back with another two. I won't lie, this one here took a little while to find, but we need to speak to the elder of the Dokari village, and he asked us to find his 3 grandkids. Yeah, we are in Lake Dokaria, in a little village thing. So I'll speak to that guy, and he tells us he needs to find his 3 grandkids. So the first one is in here. We need to just climb this little wall, come around and jump into the little whirlpool. Come down here, back up into this whirlpool, and then the kid should be... There's also a chest here, which is nice. 1 sapphire ingot. The kid's just here. I'm trying to skip the dialogue for this little side quest just for the sake of finding the collectibles. So now we can exit. Up here. Right, and the next two are pretty close to each other, which isn't too bad. So now we need to go to the left into this one. Climb this little wall here. Down here. Down the whirlpool. To the left. Through this one. Up here. Should make sure there's no more chests or anything. I don't want to miss anything. And then speak to this kid here, and that is number 2. There we go. And then onto the third and final one. So we need to come up here. No, I don't want to go back down. Go back up. Climb this. And a chest here as well, which is an old coral vase. Speak to this kid, and that is the third kid we needed to speak to. So now we can head back to the Elder and also come through his little door. And there's also a rainbow conch here as well. So that works out quite nicely. So we're back over here, speak to the Elder. And then that is the second rainbow conch. So that is 2 more obtained. Just a quick update on the total we have. We are currently on 54, so there's 6 of them left. So we are slowly getting there. So I will cut to the next one. Okay, so the next one is a little bit long-winded, but I have found it. So basically we need to head back into Lake Docaria, into Docaria village, and then we need to head inside here. And go into that like sort of like water tower place again. I can't remember what it's called. I'm sure we're going to find out here. Ant Sudlow is what it's called. So we need to head back into here. And just kind of follow this initial linear path. And to get like back into the actual like water tower. Ah, no, I didn't want to fight you. Come on. Come on now. Alright, we should do Dash Strike and let's hope we do some good damage. $73 each. Not great, but it'll do. Bit ill, that one. Okay, let's attack this guy. He must be very close to dying. 3 HP. Sound. There we go. That worked out. Okay. So, let's just grab that. So we need to head over here. Keep just going through this initial area. Right, so we're going to go inside the actual tower, flip this little valve, and then we can head inside the actual tower. Don't fight me. Okay, good. Now we can press this button. Want to go all the way to the top. And want to swim out. Up these ladders to the left. Nope. Without missing that, we'll grab that as well, why not? Okay, so you want to make sure the thing is going like that. I'm going to the bottom pipe. Can jump off here. Now I want to go through the pipe. And then the chest is right here, which works out quite nicely. So we can collect that. And that is the rainbow conch that we somehow missed. I don't know how I missed that, but we got there in the end. So yeah, that is the next one. So I will cut to the next one. And we're back with another 2. So we missed 2 of them in Repine. And for one of them, we are going to need a basic salad. So I would recommend cooking that up before you enter in. But yeah, let's just get into it. One of them is quite easy. The second one, I'm hoping is going to work. If not, I might have to cut out with the correct food items. But the first one is there, just behind this little building, the rainbow conch. The second one, we need to come into here and feed this robot 5 times. Something sweet, so we can give him the parfait. It should be what we need to give him. Yep, perfect. Feed me something warming. I'm going to go with the hearty stew. That should work. Yep. Something meaty. So, I don't know if to go with the sashimi or the tataki. Let's go with tataki. I hope that's it. It is. Perfect. And then something light. That's what we need the salad for. And then the last one is something from the water, which we can give him the Moon Cradle fish pie, which that is then all 5. There we go. And then dispensing reward, and we get a rainbow conch for doing that. So that one worked out perfectly. So you will just need the basic salad for the light item, and then that should be fine. So I will cut to the next one. Okay, so for the next one, we need to go into the derelict factory again, and I can kind of see why we did miss this one, to be honest. It's not obvious at all where it is, but we'll go with it. So we need to head back to the crane quickly. And the chest is here. And we can move this with the crane, which again is why we missed it, but it's alright. Not the end of the world. So we can come out of this now and then pick up the rainbow conch out of that chest. And then that is that one. I think there's 2 left now. Yep, we're on 58 out of 60, so there's 2 remaining. So we are getting very, very close now. And we're back with another one. So this one is inside the skybase, which of course you get to through the Speedball network station. So we need to head to the right over here. And this one's kind of silly that we missed this one, because it is there. We did try and get this in the thing, but I think we didn't put the things close enough to the wall to get it. Yeah, we didn't put it quite close enough to the wall. Bit idiotic, but it's alright. So yeah, that is the rainbow conch just there as well. So I will skip to the next and final one. And we're back. So there has been a little bit of a change of plan. We are currently on the 59 rainbow conches. And I can't seem to find the last one anywhere. And the little parrot thing just only tells me about the treasure chests. So I can't work out whereabouts the next one is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the treasure chests instead for now. And hopefully during that we can maybe find the last rainbow conch as well. So the next chest to actually get, the next normal chest to get, is inside Moon Cradle. And it's just on the right hand side over here. Just behind this tree. A bit hidden away under a tree, but yeah, that is a celestial willow leaf. And then that should be the next and hopefully final chest in Moon Cradle. But yeah, so hopefully we can find this last rainbow conch at some point. But I have seen some people say it's glitched on them, it's showing it's 59 out of 60, and they've got them all. So hopefully that's not the case, but we'll see. So the next step is the mountain trail. So I will be back when I have found the next one. So I have found the next chest now. This one is inside the mountain trail. If you go sort of like to the start of it and progress through up until the first campfire, like sort of like the very first one we see at the start of the game when we sort of like sat with Gal, just up here, climb up the little rocks, and then just to the left, which we did miss, up a bit, somewhere up here. How do we get to it? It's there we go. And up, and then there we go. There we go, perfect, and the chest is just there. 1 times basic armor. Obviously no good for us right now. But yeah, so we have actually got the chest now, which is obviously another one ticked off the list. So I will be back with the next one. So there is also another chest inside the mountain trail as well. So if you progress a little bit further, up until the next campfire and save point, climb up this little rock climbing wall thing, progress through out into the next area. You need to just jump down here into this little cave, and then obviously we're going to climb up here. It's probably going to be a little fight here. I don't think, maybe we can get away with it. Yeah, we can. Nice. Okay, good. And then obviously we just climb down, and then yeah, that's the chest. So we get 2 shiny pearls, so a little bit of money, So that is another one, again, ticked off the list, so I will be back with the next one. There is also one more, which is very close to this one, so from the last chest, if you just exit the area, climb up this little wall, just to the left over here, and then it's just in this little fog bit. I don't really know how we missed this one, but we did. And we get a recipe for a chowdhury, So that's another recipe, which is good. That's also needed for another achievement, so that is handy. And I think now that is them all in the mountain trail, but I will keep checking. So I'll be back with the next one. So I'm not really sure if this one counts for the actual achievement, but the parrot is telling me that I have a treasure in Mooncradle as well, apparently. But before it was telling me I had one in the Sunglow Lake. No. Come on, tell me it again. Fucking going mad now. There you go. So in Sunglow Lake. So I'm not really sure if this one really counts, because the only thing I can find is one of the like picnic baskets. I can't find like an actual treasure chest. So we'll pick it up and see what happens, but I don't know if they actually count. 5 times dairy as well. And there's also apparently another one in Mooncradle, so I will be back with the next one. So we're back with the next one. So for this one, it's the one in Mooncradle again, but we have to come to Mirth first, because there is an office key that we need to get inside the headmaster's office inside Mooncradle. And then I think that is the last one then. I'm also going to quickly just grab these food items, because we will need to craft all of the recipes at some point. And I want to make sure we don't have to sort of farm any food or anything, so the more food I can grab now, the better. Here we go. Right, so we need to come down to the bottom here. In this building here, and there's a chest here as well, which is, another one off the list. For the Moiraine's office key. Now we need to head back to Mooncradle. Okay, so now we can fly all the way to the left. A bit further down. Okay, and then just in here. And now we need to go back into the academy place. Go up. Keep going forward, up here, and then we'll be able to get, now, finally, inside his office. And just up here, there is a chest we can grab for a Moonstone Bracer, which I'm not really sure what that does. Oh, is it for Villiers only? Yes. Plus 10 magic attack, and the Lunar Shield costs minus 2 MP. That's actually really good. Really good. Yes, please. I mean, that just was worth it. That's really good. Okay, I mean, that means very little to me. Let's ignore that. So yeah, that is the next chest off the list. So I will be back. So I have found the next chest now. I've sort of come to the where all the pillars are, so I feel like that's probably a good landmark to go from. So basically, this little hole we didn't uncover. So if we jump down here, up here, climb up all this, and then if you jump off of here, you'll break the floor and up, and obviously access the lower area. We're going to do exactly the same thing again to the next one. So we want to jump over here, over here. I'm going to grab the mushrooms, and then we can jump down here. Some enemies, but hopefully we can avoid them, or not. That works too, I suppose. I'm just going to use Dash Strike, and hopefully it just one-shots them all. Speed things up a little bit. There we go, very nice. So climb up here, jump down, climb up, and the chest is here. we get a silver sword, obviously nowhere near as good as what we currently got. We did miss that sort of like at the start of the game. Not really too much of an issue though. So yeah, I will cut to the next chest. And we're back with another chest. So this one is inside the Coral Cascades. There is also a Rainbow Conch chest in this that I'm also going to check that I have collected to be sure that I have got it, because I am on 59. So the first chest is just behind this waterfall. Pick that up, and it's a Pirate Garb, which again, obviously significantly worse than what we've currently got, but we did miss that when we first came into the area. So yeah, I will cut to the next chest. Okay, so from the last chest, we want to head down the first waterfall, and then over to the right, there'll be another waterfall. We need to go down on the right hand side, just down here. That's the Rainbow Conch chest that we do definitely have. Come down this waterfall, come behind this waterfall, and then run behind it, and then there is the chest. This one took me a while to work out how to get to. To be honest, probably a little bit too long to be fair, but we got there in the end. And there's 50 gold in that one, so pretty good, pretty good. And yeah, I will cut to the next chest. Okay, so for the next chest, and what I think is the last one, inside the Coral Cascades, we're going to come in through the bottom end of it, through the exit, and you want to come all the way down to the left hand side, jump down there, and it's just behind this waterfall here, so we can pick that up, and then we get a Chowdhury, which again, not really sure how useful that's going to be, but it's another chest ticked off the list. So yeah, I will cut to the next chest. So the game is telling me there is one in Brisk, and the only thing I can find is another picnic basket. So we'll go grab that now, just so it's, you know, it isn't showing as Brisk anymore, basically. So come to the save point in Brisk. I'm going to head all the way to the right towards the beach, and then head up these stairs here, climb the ladder, climb this little rope, and then we want to come over here, jump down here, jump down to the right, and then down here, and it's just here. So we can pick that up, get 9 grains, not too bad, and then that should be the Maldon in Brisk now. So I will cut to the next chest. And we are back with yet another chest. This one is inside the Haunted Mansion. So to get this one, we need to come up this first set of stairs, click this little candle thing here, opens up a little secret passage, enter the secret passage, and then the chest is right there as well, for a nice little obsidian ingot. Bit of money, bit of money. So that is another one, and hopefully the final one inside the Haunted Mansion as well. So I'll be back with the next one. Okay, so we have found the next one. This one is a little bit long-winded, but we'll get to it. So we're in the town of Lucent. So I want to go to the left over here. Climb the wall. We can grab these because we are passing them, why not? So we want to come up here to the left. Speak to this guy. Give him the turbo cookie, or her, the turbo cookie. And then we now need to defeat her, which shouldn't be too bad. We use Valia for this one. Take the boost with Zale. Dead, there we go, yep. And then search the grave for the shed key. And then we can go use the shed key now to make some nice little progress towards getting this chest. So this little shed here, open it up, drop down, follow it all the way around. And then you're going to push yes to that. And then we fall down the little trapdoor into a little quiz show. On Never Missed Island is a secluded village where children of the Celestis are delivered. What is the name of that village? It is Moon Cradle. Alright, next question. You are facing an enemy with 2 blunt locks and 2 sword locks. Which combo move can you get out of this situation? Yeah, it's that. Obviously, if you hit the A, I'm assuming that works. Okay. What is the name of the spiritual being found at the top of the mountain trail? It is the Elder Mist. Alright, next question. True or false? Roshivers can be found in the Forbidden Cavern. True. Oh no. Oops. True or false? Boosting regenerates MP. Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't. Does it? No, I don't think it does. Yeah. Alright, next question. What is the name of Zenith Academy's training golem? I think it's that, innit? Yep. To use magic without using magic is to do what exactly? Yep. Oh, you are good. Here's a little something for that impressive performance. Ooh, we got a shiny pearl as well. Nice. Nice, okay. So, after that, we can climb these ladders. And then... I mean, let's jump down. There we go. We can activate the lever, but we're not going to go there. We're going to go up these stairs instead. And then in here, there is the nice little chest with an obsidian ore for more monies, which is absolutely perfect. So that covers the next chest, and hopefully, again, the final one inside the town of Lucent. So I will cut to the next chest. Okay, and we have found the next one now. So we are at the first campfire in the Necromancer's Lair. So we're going to head forward and to the left, up here, into the next room. Once we are in here, we want to go to... It's to the left, I think. Yep, and then grab onto that, and the next one, and then we want to go up these set of stairs, and then a bit of like a weird path through here. So we're going to go to the right, and then down, and then right again, and then all the way up. And just follow it around, and then we get to the chest. Open the chest, and we found some Revenant armor, which would probably just sell because it's significantly worse than what we've currently got. But yeah, that is the next chest, so I will cut to the next one. So we have found another chest again. So this time we are in the Glacial Peak. We have just come up the little rock climbing thing. It's quite linear to get to here, to be fair. I'm going to cross 2 little tight ropes. As I say, it's quite linear to get here, so it shouldn't be too hard to find. And then we jump up and up again, and then go to the right. And then once we go to the right, there's going to be like a little stone, like a blue stone pillar here. You just need to put the moon thing onto that, basically, and it'll destroy it. Move this down here, like that, and then I think if we just put, go the other way, put this beam onto this, it should melt it. Yep, just like that, perfect. And that is a nice little chest for a sapphire ore, which is a bit more cash. So that is another chest. So I will cut to the next one, which actually was a pointless cut because there's a combo thing right here. So basically, this thing here was obviously there to break this little ice cube. So we're going to push it to the left, and then push it up, to the right, down, to the right again, and then up. And then you can push this little ice block here, basically just down to where obviously the combo thing is there. And then that is another little combo for Garland Sarai. Item Roulette. How do we check what things we've got? I guess because we don't have Gar, we can't really check it. Just wonder what sort of item roulette meant, to be fair. But anyway, that's another combo skill. There is an achievement related to that as well, so that's, you know, another nice one obtained. So yes, I will be back again. And we are back again with another chest. This one is inside the Sacred Grove. So we need to go up here to the right. There will be a fight we have to do as well, but we will cross that bridge when we get there. There we go. Okay. Just trying to remember where this chest was now. I found it a minute ago. Hopefully I will find it pretty quickly. Perfect. The next one, I think it's in this waterfall, right? Yeah, just there. 1 times coral daggers, which are obviously going to be significantly worse than what we currently have, but bit more money when we sell them. Bit more money when we sell them. So yeah, I think that might be the last one inside the Sacred Grove as well. So I will cut to the next one. And we are back with the next one. So this one is inside the Jungle Path. I also don't really know how we missed this one. It's pretty obvious, to be honest. It's literally just here, like in the water. So, yep, we'll grab that one too. Which again is a sapphire ore. So again, that's more monies. And yep, and I think that could be the last one inside the Jungle Path. I'm just gonna double check that. Yep, so now we need to go to the Torment Peak. So I will be back when we are inside Torment Peak, I suppose. And we are back once again. We are now in Torment Peak, and we're at the first save point that you pass, so more or less as soon as you enter. So we're not too far into it. So we want to run up here, and keep following the path around. Grab this. I've already killed the enemies here, trying to find the chest, to be fair. So you want to kind of come up here first, press that little button there, this button here, to open up the little moving platforms. And then you want to come all the way to the right, jump onto this one, and then jump across up here, around here. And then we can go down into that little next cave a little bit. And the chest is just there. So grab that for a Phantom Daggers, which again won't be as good as what we've got, but we can sell them for a bit of money. Not too bad. Oh, we got a fight apparently as well. I won't record the fight, but I will cut to the next chest. We are back again, and once again we are going into the Jungle Path. We can't seem to stay away from this place. So the next chest that we have missed is over here to the left. We need to go for a little swim in the water, and it's just up here. Nice little question pack number 4. Nice little question pack number 4. And now hopefully that is the final chest in the Jungle Path, but I will be back with the next chest. We are back once again. This time we are in Kiln Mountain. This area here is sort of like right at the end of the area. And just needs a little cubby hole here. And there is the chest as well. Ooh, that's pretty good. Maybe we'll use that at some point. But yeah, I'll be back with the next chest. So I've been exploring, and we are now in Moon Cradle again. And this little tavern here. We need to speak to this guy, and then he becomes the fisherman in Mirth, I believe. Hey, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. So I'm going to cut now to Mirth. I think there's a chest in Mirth that we needed that guy for. Okay, so fantastic news. We are at the fishing hut in Mirth. And the chest in question here, I don't really know how I missed this. The chest in question is the rainbow conch, which is incredible, absolutely amazing stuff. So I will continue with the chests after this, but we are going to head to Lake Docaria right now and go give that girl these 60 rainbow conches. So we have 60 now. Yes, we do. Don't know how I missed that, but I'll take it. Let's go. Okay, Lake Docaria. It's down here somewhere, right? Yeah, a bit further down. Here we go. Right, okay. Perfect. So let's go speak to this girl now, hand over these. Turn in the conches. 60 conches. Congratulations. And that is the achievement as well. Very nice. Recipe for poutine. Spa plans. Recipe for pudding chumeur. I don't know if that's how you say it. Rainbow star. The rainbow star flew up and disappeared. Don't know what that does. But that is all the pillars lit up as well now. Okay, perfect. So I am going to continue with the chests, and then in the next episode we'll probably go and speak, well, go and interact with that pillar, and see what actually happens with that. But yeah, I will continue with the chests for now. We are back, and we have found another combo, combo strike, I think it's called, combo ability. So basically you want to progress in the Autumn Hills, up until you find this bit. It's quite a linear area, to be fair. You're going to push all the leaves off of the little light up panels, I guess, and then you just obviously use the ability to light up all four, and then this spawns. We can pick it up, and Velia and Rishon learn Arcane Moons. Oop. And that is another achievement. Unlock all combos. Perfect. So I will cut to the next chest. And we are back with another chest. So we're back to where we was previously, in the Glacial Peaks. I didn't realise we had more chests in here, but we do. So we want to climb up here. And one more time. So this little pillar thing here will be up here. It'll be about here. So you need to just push it down, across, down, left, and then down here, and it'll drop down here. Once you've done that, push to the left, and then we can spin it round. That should destroy this little wall. Yes, sir. And then we can grab the chest for a Signet of Clarity. Skills cost minus 1 MP. Again, that's not too bad, actually. Not too bad. So I will cut and we'll be back with the next chest once again. And we are back with yet another chest. This one is inside the Clockwork Castle. So we want to head up here and to the left. Just keep following this round for now. Through the building. And then want to climb up here. If we can time this right, we can avoid a fight. Climb down. Down here again. Climb this one. And then there is the chest that we have missed. And we get a cog prototype. Don't really know what that does. Is it in here somewhere? Oh, it's fatigues. Okay, that's fair enough. That's cool, actually, because there is an achievement related to that too. So yeah, that's perfect. So I will cut to the next chest. And we are back with yet another chest. So this one is inside the Cerulean Reservoir. We're just going to go up these steps real quick. Jump off here. No, I want to jump off. I want to jump off. Not for other. No, stop it. Stop. Jump off. There we go. Okay. Right. Swim to the other end. And the chest is right here. Nice little data strip, which is perfect, to be honest. We use those to build a cipher, I think, to get a chest in Repine, which probably will be the next chest we get. But I will cut to that in a second. And we are back in Repine. So we're in Repine. We need to go into Sarai's house. Speak to this machine here with 4 data strips, which you have by now. Give him all the data strips. And then he gives us a cipher. So we can come out of here. Down here. Into this building here. This door. Use a cipher. And then we have 2 chests right there, which is perfect. So we get a question pack number 9. And also Cosmic Cape. Which I'm assuming is for Resh'an. Yep, and it's a decent amount better. We'll take it. We'll take it. Perfect. So I will cut to the next chest. And we are back again with another chest. This one is inside the hunting fields, near the Sacrosanct Spires. So we need to just enter here. It's quite a linear area, this one, so it's quite easy to find, which is ideal. Really what we wanted, so that's absolutely perfect. So just to the right over here, climb up this, run past a little run past a little camp thing. Let's take the berries too, why not? Right, and then just to the right, climb up this ladder, and there is the chest for a nice little cloudy simulacrum, which again I doubt is anywhere near as good as what is currently on. Yep, not quite. That's no problem. So yeah, that is another chest obtained, and I will cut to the next one. And we are back again with another chest. This time we are in the Fleshmancer's lair. We're at the campfire and save point where we see that soul guy. I can't remember his name, like the Soul Stealer or something. Anyway, it's quite a linear area. You have to come in through the main story. When it comes to this bottom right hand room, there'll be like a little orb. You got to destroy 3 times. There'll be one that spawns here, one that spawns here, and then a big one in the middle. Destroy those 3, and then this chest will appear. We can grab the chest for a Earthshine Staff. Now I don't know if that's actually any good. Nope, not nowhere near as good as what we currently got, so we'll leave that off for now. And there's also, if we come backwards a little bit, there is also a let me just kill these guys. If we just do that, I might kill them all in one. Nowhere near. Sound. Okay. Right. Let's just hit into this Stitcher guy. Like that. May as well pick up the kill. And then with Resh'an, we can do this and hopefully do some decent damage. Nah, not bad. I think if we just go with Dash Strike again, oh we can't. We was going to go with Dash Strike again, but we can't, so that's always fun. It's always fun. Let's hit into this guy. Like that, yep. Maybe we just go with Boomerang here. That might end the fight, to be honest. Let's do it. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so over here to the right again. Just up here and into this next room. So you originally come through this little door to the like at the top up here. So you originally come through this door. So when I come down here to the left and grab this little picnic basket, just to obtain that, and we get a yakitori shrimp from that, which is perfect. And that might be all the chests in this area. So I will cut to the next chest. And we are back again. So I've been sort of flying around the map, and I think there is a couple more chests that I still need to get, but we can't get them just yet. Because of some like extra story stuff. So we'll have to come back to that. So in the next episode, we will interact with that pedestal in the Moorlands and deal with all that story, all that post-game story related stuff, and we can sort of like go from there. So we finally are going to be able to upload this. Apologies for the delay, but you know, we got there in the end. And then, as I say, in the next one we will progress some more post-game content. So, as always, thank you for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.